hello, welcome back to my channel. To my old subscribers, welcome to the new. I am so glad to be here. I'm La Vecina, the Mystic Twin, your spiritual life coach, and I am back in full effect, my Taurus gang. OMG, I have missed you guys so much. Guys, I know I've been gone for like ages, really long time. The last time I posted a video, I think was 4 months ago. But in reality, I haven't been gone at all, if you think about it, because, past, present, and future is happening right now. So, I'm here. I have been trying to assimilate all these new energies that have come in after that last video that I made. We've had some really strong energies. I would like to say, since March of last year. March of this year. March? Yeah. But they've gotten significantly stronger. That just means that manifestation is happening that much quicker, guys. We are manifesting at like lightning speed, boop, warp speed, and we're not even realizing it because we're so focused on the negative that we just keep manifesting these situations that create situations that we really don't want to be in. All right. But it's in a vibration, and that's why we're experiencing them. And that's what I was kind of going through. Now, when I started this channel, I started it because when I started my journey, I couldn't find any YouTube channels. Well, not really. Not that. I was very new, so I couldn't really relate to what they were talking to. I understood it because, I'm intelligent. I'm a bomb. I'm the boss. Hello. But I couldn't relate to it. That's just it. I just couldn't relate to it. So when I started this channel, my intention was to show you guys how brand new everything seems to be. Sorry, you're going to see my big finger here, but for some reason, the light just cut off. There it goes. All right, it wants to stay off. We're going to leave it off. So, I started it because, I couldn't find, let's just say, a YouTube channel that actually helped me understand what the path really looked like. I was really kind of like nervous because it was all new to me. So I didn't know what exactly I was going to experience, what I was going to feel. I mean, I knew what I was reading, and I knew what Ralph Smart said, but Ralph Smart made it look easy, and shouts out to Ralph Smart. Love you. But, yeah, he made it look easy, and that was a lot. That was the same for me with a lot of the other YouTubers. Great content, but how do I get there? How do I do that? And that's why I started this channel. I wanted you guys to see what in reality it really looks like. Me being gone for 4 months is what it looks like, okay? It's like you're trying to reach this goal, and you're not aligned to it. So, as the universe is fixing things up for you, these things are falling out of your space, and it's creating tower moments in your life. And, you react the way that you reacted to those problems before in the past. And what you're doing now is trying to tell yourself a different story so that you're not reacting in that way anymore. I'm going to try one more time. Okay. If it goes off, I'm leaving it off. So, I was gone for your benefit. I was gone for my benefit, but I was never really gone while I was gone. I was working on myself, reading a lot about magic. I've learned magic. I've learned spells. I've learned a lot of different things, okay? I've learned a little bit of psychology with complex PTSD and how this all kind of fits into ascension. I've learned a lot of things. You're going to see a lot of new content coming out, all right, Taurus? Shouts out to my aunt and my cousin, my 2 Taurus people, actually, and my son, my little son. He is also a Taurus. I am so glad to be here, Taurus. I did get a channeled message for you. But before we get into it, I want to clear the energy. Okay? So you're going to take in a deep breath when you hear the bell, the sound, the gong. And then you're going to release. Inhale the good shit. Exhale the bullshit. All right, here you go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right. That was nice. All right, guys, I'm Lavicina, the Mystic Twin, here to give Taurus a general reading for what is left of October 2019. The year is almost over. Can you believe that? Taurus, keep in mind that this is a general reading and this will not resonate with every Taurus out there. So whatever does not apply, you just let it fly. Don't gain attachments, anything. And I will put in the disclaimer that this is for entertainment purposes only. Don't go out there and tell people that you smacked the bitch because Lavicina told you to express your anger. Oh, no, no, no. Do your research because that is not being aligned, people. Okay? So, this is for entertainment purposes only, but I do hope you enjoy your reading, Taurus. And without further ado, here goes your channeled message. Taurus, you're enjoying the tower moment right now. You're in good spirits. So, you're in a tower moment is what Spirit is telling me. Some things have been falling off of your energy. Things that no longer serve you. Things that you've been holding on to. Things that you need to be releasing. And some people, Taurus, you're bullheaded. Okay? I love you, but you're bullheaded. And Spirit's been trying to tell you, hey, leave this thing, creating scenarios and situations for you to leave it. And you just don't. Until you said, you know what? I'm taking it away. And this is what's happening. You're losing people, places, things. But you're seeing the value in this. You're sitting still and allowing just to be. And that is amazing in itself, Taurus. Allowing things to just be. You're experiencing the emotions and you're not hiding or running away from it. You're handling it like a boss, Taurus. Spirit says Taurus is bossed up. I love that. I love that. I laughed when I read that, when I wrote it. I was like, really? Taurus is bossed up. All right, Taurus. All right, so let's see here what your spirit guides have to say. We are in new moon energy, October 28th. It is a Scorpio new moon. Scorpio means more death, guys. More things dying, more things falling off. So get ready and get used to it. It also means rebirth and transformation. So as a collective, we are going to be transforming. For some of us, we will be blossoming. And that's you, Taurus. You are blossoming for this new moon coming in Scorpio. You are coming out of hermit mode, having learned the secrets, okay? I see the High Priestess card for you. It's in my mind right now. I see it. You have been taught the secrets and you've learned it. You've learned it. You are blossoming. You are bossing up, as Spirit told me before. Great job. As you're blossoming, though, remember to keep in mind that it is perfectly okay for you to start feeling different ways. You don't have to be resistant into thinking that this was once your belief and now you have to believe this for the rest of your eternity, okay? That is not an authentic belief because we're going to be believing different things all the time. We're going to be wanting different things all the time. It's human nature. It's why we came here, okay, Taurus? Self-reflection. This is what you're focused on, okay? Taurus, you're coming into an energy of understanding that nothing happens to you. Everything happens for you. I see you looking in a mirror here and saying, okay, the buck stops here and it starts with me. This is happening right now, but it's happening because it's fixing me. It's helping me. It's evolving me. I'm in calm waters even though I'm up to my neck in it. But it's calm. It's where I need to be right now. And you're not even scared. Bossing up. Love it. Your advice, change. Embrace the change. So if you really look at this card, this is chaotic. This is black and white, and then there's this splash of red. So this, is it red? It's red and it's pink, okay? So this has to do with your heart chakra, love. It has to do with your root chakra, stability, financial security, safety, home, foundations. Your root chakra is your foundation, the foundation of all the chakras. It's where the lower energies live. Those things that we need to be releasing. Doubt, fear, shame, guilt. Interestingly enough, it's also where those lower deities live. Those lower gods live. That are there to help us develop these lower energies into energies that now serve us. It's not about dropping the lower energy. It's about integrating the lower energy to what is going to help you, Taurus. And that's where you're at right now. That's what Spirit is saying. Don't fear. There's some change happening in your environment. Some of this stuff could be really, really, really tough. But you're blossoming. You're blossoming. You're becoming that soul. Because it's beyond human. You're becoming the soul that was intended for the earth at this place, at this time. Right here, right now. All right, let's see what the vice versa deck says. Guys, I will put all the tarot decks that I use in the description box. So far, this is pretty powerful stuff happening to you, happening for you, Taurus. This is pretty interesting and it's beautiful, you know. You're in this energy of blossoming. You're in this, you know, when flowers are blossoming, it's a beautiful thing. You know, the colors and, you know, just the newness of it and the beauty of it. And it's just a beautiful thing, and that's you right now. All right, let's see. What Spirit? Okay, let me ask a question first. That was the Sun card, by the way. What Sun card means that's the happiest deck. That's the happiest card in the whole deck. All right, Spirit, tell me, what is death? Death card, okay? So I'm not going to keep it, but just so you know, these are the things that's happening in your environment. It's a very good thing, but things are falling off. All right, so what is Taurus's energy, spirit, please, and thank you for letting me get the question out. What is Taurus's energy, spirit, please, and thank you. Two of Wands. Okay, going on a spiritual path, embarking a different journey, looking ahead to the future and knowing that things are going to be just fine. Claiming your authority, standing in your power, developing relationship, connecting. That's some hefty stuff. Your situation right now. 5 of Pentacles. Okay? You're thinking about what you are lacking. And this has to do with external factors. You're lacking something. Okay? And this lack that you are looking at as lack, instead of looking at it as something that needed to fall off, you're allowing it to keep you in a lack mentality right now. So your situation is, you kind of know that you have to let go of this lack mentality. You kind of know that you are in this spot because you need to be in this spot, and that it's purifying you in a certain way. But you're not believing it. You're still believing, the lie that you have to be successful in this certain kind of way. If not, you're not going to be successful. You're still believing that, you need certain things for you to feel that you are not a failure, when in reality, you don't need any of that. All you really need is to look within and to get that faith that whatever you have right now, you need to get to a spot that, everything can be taken away from me right now, but I still stand in my authenticity, and I'm not going to blink because I know my manifestation is coming, and this is just to help me. You know what? I'll make the best of it out of this cardboard box real quick, and we will laugh our asses off like if we are on the camping grounds for a little while until that manifestation comes through. That's ideal. That's the way we're supposed to be looking at it. In reality, we don't. We internalize all these things, these things that are happening. We feel like failures. We put the blame on us. That's why you've got the self-reflection card here. That's why it says you need to focus on this right now, because it's not your fault at all what is happening to you. What is happening to you is only happening for your benefit. And this is what you need to learn, Taurus. You got the High Priestess. You need to learn that, number one, you are becoming a High Priestess. Number two, you're being tested. You've asked. When you embarked on this spiritual path, this spiritual journey, you asked Spirit for something. You asked Spirit for clarity. You asked Spirit for karmic justice. You asked Spirit because you knew that these things were promised to you. Okay? You remembered something. You remembered some things of what happened before you came to Earth, but it wasn't enough to bring you into this reality of where you are right now, that it can take you out of your spot. Your own mind can take you out of your physical spot at this moment. And currently you're not seeing that. But Spirit is working on you, Taurus. Spirit is working on you because they're saying there's no way we're going to let you go. There's no way we're going to let you go. You must remain in my environment because you want to remain in my environment. You are hungry to learn. You are hungry to know. And we are going to teach you. We're going to teach you. You see, she's sitting on this throne, and half of the throne is revealed and half of it is hidden. Okay? That means there are some things that are still not revealed to you. Some things that you are not ready to know just yet. But it is in your vibration to know it, Taurus. Okay? Because what you need to know is that temperance has come in. Temperance has come in to balance everything out. So this thing that you think is so horrible is actually temperance, balancing out your thoughts, your limiting beliefs, your story that you have created for yourself through all these years, and the manifestation that you are trying to realize. If we are to believe that we create our own reality, then we have to believe that we have asked for something in our vibration. To whomever you pray to, whatever deity that you deem, source, God. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Source, God, Buddha, Jesus, Muhammad. I mean, whoever it is that you pray to, this has come in to help you. And you've asked of this deity for this help, for this source, because it's the primal source. You've asked this primal source for the help. And the source is aligning you to it because you never dropped it from your vibration, Spirit is saying. You might have gotten sidetracked. You might have gotten a little bit delayed, but you've never really gotten yourself away from knowing that faith within you, that things are going to turn out right because you believe in a higher source. And that's why Temperance is here. Temperance is saying because you've endured so long, because you've persevered and you've been resilient, you've developed the karma that now I've come in to balance things for you. You no longer need these terrible situations to happen to you anymore. We're going to balance it out. And as we're balancing and sifting this cup back and forth, sifting it back and forth, yeah, some of the water is going to fall out. Yeah, some of it might be messy. But when we're done sifting, you're going to have an equal amount in both cups. You're going to be balanced. You're going to be grounded. Speaking of cups, it's a soul connection, Spirit is saying. For some of you, this could actually mean another person, maybe your twin flame soulmate. But this I'm also getting is also you coming into connection with you, Taurus. That's where you are right now. Excuse me, I need to drink something. Yes, so coming into learning to love yourself, self-reflection. Okay, learning who you are, what your likes are, what your dislikes are, becoming your very own best friend. If this is someone else, this is someone you have an extreme close connection to. But Temperance is balancing those things out for you, my dear Taurus. All right, let's see what we have here on Archangel Power Tarot cards. Clarify this Two of Wands, this journey, this movement that is happening with Taurus. Clarify the Two of Wands, please, and thank you. Sometimes these cards are so big for my hand. Clarify the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. For the Taurus gang, October 2019. You've got two. All right, Taurus, Spirit is saying to you, this is wish fulfillment. This is a dream come true. It may not look like it. It may not be taking the form that you would have rathered it to have taken. But this is it. It's time to embrace your inner child, that self-reflection again. Remember who your child was. Because when you were a child, that's when you were most connected to Source. Spirit is saying return to that. Allow yourself to be like a kid, to see things through the eyes of a child. This also means past relationships, past scenarios coming back into play here. Things that really, really irked your nerves. Something that really, really traumatized you in the past. Coming back in the past. Coming back as an emotion right now, at this moment. for you to release it and start to change your perspective on it and see how this thing is actually serving you. This can also mean rekindled relationships. So if you've been having some trouble with the soulmate, Taurus, if you've been having some issues with memories that have come in from the past with the soulmate, it's coming into your environment now for a reason, Taurus. Okay, this can be in children and can be involved in this as well. But there is a connection here. There's a connection that you're making with yourself, because in order for you to receive this twin flame soulmate connection, you have to unite that within yourself. And so you're working on yourself. You're working on yourself, but you're bringing in this connection. You're bringing in this soulmate. You're becoming your own best friend. And that is changing your whole entire world. For if this is a business thing for you, then you're going to be attracting people in your environment that are actually soulmates, that are going to help you get to the point where you want to be at this moment. It's amazing. I'm loving this reading. Clarify this High Priestess. It's too many cards. Clarify this High Priestess. Okay, internal conflict, going back and forth on this this issue, this thing that's got you in lack mentality, this thing that's got you stuck, this thing that's got you feeling a little bit defeated at times, like not knowing what the heck is going on and why. This thing that is possible, external factors are here at play. But it's got you battling yourself on the inside. It's got you going back and forth, because it's something that was in the past with this 6 in Raphael that's now coming present to you right now. It's for your own good, because you've got the 9 of Cups here. So this is your dreams becoming reality. This is wish fulfillment. But how do you handle this thing? Because in the past, it wasn't so healthy, I'm getting. So now you're just like, all right, I'm this evolved person here, becoming this High Priestess, and I'm learning all this stuff, but I kind of want to smack this person in the face for making me, have to deal with all the things I had to deal with in the past. And I know that that's not being aligned, and it's like you going back and forth with yourself. I mean, I hear this conversation in my head. Maybe some of you are replaying that. If it's in business terms, then the internal conflict, you apply it the same way. You're thinking that the reason why you got fired is all your fault, or the reason why you cannot make it to where you want to be right now is all your fault. And it's not, Taurus. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. You've got the genie card. Look at it. Okay, it could have came up in this vice versa deck that doesn't look so much like a genie, but it came out in this one. So you can see this is your dream come true. This is what you have wanted. If you can just sit there and sit within yourself long enough to stop the battle and tell your ego to take a seat. Have a seat, ego. You'll see that this is a new emotional experience for you. You'll see that this is time. It's time for you to embrace this new emotional experience. Okay, these are fulfilling romantic relationship, deep and lasting spiritual insight. I said soul connection. So, this happens to be leading a lot towards love, but this can be applied to anything, to finances, to career, it can be applied. Definite soul connection here. Spirit, what's your advice for Taurus? Taurus, I've had some fun here. All right, so close it out. Spirit is telling you. Prosperity arising here. You are about to receive the accolades that you have wanted. You have planned wisely, I hear. You have taken the time to work on yourself. You are currently in self-reflection mode. So you are doing the work, Taurus, here. And karma has come in. Balance, temperance. It has come in. And your ships have come in. It's time for you to step into your personal power, okay? Because here, there is a lot of activity happening for you. This Eight of Gabriel, Eight of Wands, is a great deal of activity. That's why you're feeling, you're losing so greatly, you feel, but you're really not losing. You're actually gaining. It's being thrown at you, and it's thrown at you quickly because your manifestation is just that close. It's that close, they say. You're this Queen of Cups, okay? You are the Queen of Cups. You follow your heart. You have a love for family and home. This Queen of Cups is very insightful. Spirit is saying you need to trust yourself. You have the psychic information that you need. It's coming in your intuition. All right. So that is like awesome, okay? That is awesome. Spirit is just telling you, Spirit is just saying, hang in there, Taurus. This too shall pass. Those are two of my favorite mantras to repeat over and over again. Hang in there, Janice. This too shall pass. Hang in there, Janice. This too shall pass. You keep saying that to yourself over and over again, and you have no choice but to believe it. Something happens to you, you automatically say, hang in there, Janice. This too shall pass. Like, discernment. Learn to understand or pick and choose what is healthy for you to engage in. What deserves your energy and what doesn't. It says you are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. High Priestess, being tested and passing those tests with flying colors. The beginning of the channeling, bossing up. Bossing up, Taurus. That's what you focus on. Ownership, baby. Ownership. Taking ownership. Understanding that there is no right or wrong. There is no dark and light. If you look at it at all in one continuum frequency, it's all the same. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them as lessons. That's all it is. Learning that you produce your own reality, and if you do bad stuff's coming. If you do good stuff coming. How do you know what's bad and what's good? Well, what feels good to you? Sometimes you feel good doing the bad shit. If that's your cup of tea, then fine. Just feel good. Past. Leaving things in the past. Leaving the hurt. The sting of the hurt, but taking the lessons with you. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. That's the most important thing, transforming that heart space. All right, Taurus, we've gotten to the part of the reading where I pull some spell cards, so if you're not into that sort of thing, thank you for being here. I have enjoyed doing your reading with you. Please remember to like, comment, and share. Subscribe to my channel. I'm Lavestina, the Mystic Twin, your spiritual life coach. And come back next month. I've got a lot more content. I love you. Peace. All right? So that's for those of you who are leaving. And for those of you who are staying to get the magic spells, these are the things Spirit says you need to work on today, Taurus. All right. So these things, you can take them as an affirmation, as a mantra. You can burn a candle. You don't have to burn a candle. You can say it on the new moon. You don't have to say it on the new moon. It's all up to you. Okay. All you have to do is intend to want to change these things. So passion, Spirit is saying work on your passion. They're trying to give you something creatively. And I think that was your, excuse me, in your pre-shuffle, I think that was the card that came out, creativity. They're trying to give it to you. So it says, rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. Rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. So mote it be. 2 more for Taurus, please and thank you, Spirit, before we close this out. And they fall on the floor. And exactly 2 people. I love when Spirit shows off. All right, imagination. You're not allowing yourself to daydream. You're not allowing yourself to imagine. You're not allowing yourself to think of anything other than what is happening in your environment. Allow yourself to lie to yourself and say that you are living a different reality, whatever reality it is that you desire. But imagine, allow yourself to imagine. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I send my thoughts to thee. And last but not least, Taurus, you got courage. Courage is what Taurus has got the most, okay? You're the bull. You're the bull. You've got courage. Okay, so now it's time to dig deep and be that authentic Taurus, that authentic you, because you're not just a Taurus. You're so many other things. You're so powerful. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. All right, keep that in your energy, Taurus. If you have stayed this long, you are amazing. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. And I'm Lavicina, the Mystic Twin, your spiritual life coach, here to bring you valuable insight. I love your face, guys. Have a nice day. Namaste.